business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Max Scherzer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now into the box, A.Ray Adrianza. He will lead this one off today.
Atlanta, the shortstop, A.Ray Adrianza.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Beautiful summer day in Southern California. 87 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Next, it'll be Ronald Acuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Fouled away. Adrianza leads off second with nobody out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Past battles with Scherzer, he has 9 base hits in 41 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Here's the 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got? out.
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball and the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Batting second.
Looking at this,
The
you know
shortstop.
he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it.
Seeger.
Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here's Corey Seeger, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 21 homers and 72 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's out number 1.
Batting third. The second baseman.
So now here is Trey Turner looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Max Muncy as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here now is Will Smith as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Johann Camargo.
So here's Johann Camargo. Past battles with Scherzer, 2 hits in 7 tries. First delivery to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And it's fouled away. Camargo, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Hard hit at third. Turner has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Up next, Stephen Vogt. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Batting seventh, the right
Here's Mookie Betts. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. So now into the box is Steven Souza, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Now at the plate, here is Charlie Morton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Charlie Morton.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Ehire Adrianza. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Count remains at 0-2. Struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, number 13,
Acuna digs in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. And even 20 home runs and 49 runs batted in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Popped him up. Seeger moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer.
The pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. All 1, no strike.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Seeger. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. But they're on top 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. And now a pitch on the way. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Eddie Rosario stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 away in the inning. And, Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
1-1 the count now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in once again is Trey Turner, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman.
First offering. Scorched to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0. Two and one.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 3-2 one more time. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
So next to hit is Will Smith. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Braves.
Now it'll be Ozzie Albies, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
And the next in is Johann Camargo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 50, Charlie.
Striding in is Charlie Morton, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ehre Adrianza. The potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded up the first baseline. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail this one 1-0. So now to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Camargo's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Steven
Seeger.
Souza. He bounced out last time up.
Junior.
Here's the first pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out. Now to bat, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
At the ball. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line to the right side, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Gavin Lux is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One
Now
gone,
batting,
And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Next to stand in is A.J. Pollock. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. He grounded out last time up.
Seeger.
The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here it comes, 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch home, and he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Johann Camargo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jorge Soler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Ehire Adrianza swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Swanson at second. Adrianza at first. 2 out in the inning. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Slow roller left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Braves lead it 3-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Number 56 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 56.
Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Trey Turner.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman, Turner.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
1-1.
Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up Acuna. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
The catcher.
Into the box now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. And a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3. That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Justin Turner. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Mookie.
Johan Lopez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
52.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cody Bellinger is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in next, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Albies. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's fouled away. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Steven Souza.
Seeger. Souza. Jr.
First pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two and 1 now to Steven Souza.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 delivery, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. At the plate now is Johann Camargo. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a ground ball to Seeger at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounce to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. One and 0. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. 2-1. Here it is.
And ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Pulled toward right center field. Seeger onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Tyler Matzik enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seeger.
The shortstop, Corey Seeger.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Trey Turner will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First delivery to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Rosario at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
One-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Dodgers earn home victory number 50 on the season. Kenley Jansen claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more